Hello, my name is Dale DuFay, and this is an interesting video. It's a real short clip from a webcam in West Valley City, Utah. And this is the moon, and then there's something that comes across from right to left, and I'm pretty certain that's just an airplane. But this object right here, right at the 7 o'clock position of the moon, is very interesting. Well, I mean, what the heck is that? It's not from the camera, obviously, because it's moving. Of course, the moon's orbiting as well, but the speed that this comes out is very unusual. It just looks like a second moon, and I believe that that this is stuff they're trying to hide when they're doing airplane clouds and juicing up the sky and making but they couldn't really do it that much at night. These are obviously from the camera, these side flares here, which you'll see in the objects going by. And then there's something up here too as well. So let's go ahead and play the video, and you can see it slowly moving out there. I mean, what the heck is that thing? I mean, sometimes you wonder about the Planet X stuff. This could be a plane because it's going at the speed of an airplane and altitude. And see, you can tell there. You see the flashing lights. But this is remarkable. Look at that thing. I mean, I think this is a great capture. And then it kind of slowly fades away, as you'll see. But it shows itself for a couple of minutes, and it's just amazing, really. I think this up here is a planet or one of the stars that's coming out. But obviously, this is a full moon. But and it's illuminating this object, which seems to have a very rapid orbit. It's just amazing. Can't help but wonder about the Planet X theory and whatnot. When you see stuff like this, and when you see artificial suns in these webcams pick up a lot. Amazing. Some of them that are pointed towards volcanoes, you could see UFOs and all kinds of things. But here you could see it starting to slowly fade away, and it's amazing. I mean, it's like, what is that thing? Right there. And it started right at the 7 o'clock position behind the moon, and it's going away. And it's obviously very large, planet size. It looks like a moon. I mean, obviously at a further distance than our moon, and a much faster orbit. I mean, that thing's crazy. So, what do you make of that? It's just like I said, it's amazing what Mary Hall picks up on her, webcam searches, and she works real hard at it. And it's amazing that she's recovering from a stroke and is able to do that. She seems to get very lucky with these things. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's a 1 in a million catch, because who would have caught this webcam at that particular time to catch that and record it? So good for her. So that's an incredible object. There it is, fading away. Here, this could be a plane too. You can see the flashing and everything. So, the big question is, what is that? You can still sort of see it. And that's the end of the video. But it is amazing. Let's run it backwards. Let's take a close look at this thing. I mean, let's zoom in on it. I mean, what the heck, Let's go backwards. And see how it's behind the sun initially? And then that's that plane. And we're fast forwarding here. But you can see it fading away in the distance as it gets obscured by the skies that are always, they're always juicing up the skies with airplane clouds. So you can still faintly see it there. And here we go backwards, and See, it really shows up when it's close to the sun, or moon, I'm sorry. That is the moon. So we have to be real clear about that. But you can almost see, you know, good definition there, and it's probably the reflection blur off of this clear object. I mean, we can zoom in. That's about as close as we can get. I mean, look at that. That is remarkable. And see how fast it's going? I mean, I'm going fast motion, but still, this is only like a couple minutes, and it just went out of view. I mean, it's amazing. So, it's there you can get a pretty good view of it. But what is that thing, Isn't that crazy? It's just, here we'll fast forward it. Gone. And I believe it's went off into the distance. It didn't cloak or anything like that. It's just, that's how far away this thing is, and which would indicate it's huge. I mean, it could be the size of a planet, an average sized planet. So, anyway, it is very interesting, isn't it? I appreciate you watching, and we'll talk at you later.